I just want to show you how manipulative mothers can be and how undermining women can be towards their husbands. Now, it's not a criticism of all women, but it's relative to the following story on a woman that was breastfeeding her children to the age of 7. Now, it came to pass in Genesis 27 verse 1, when Isaac was old and his eyes were so dim that he could not see, that he called Esau his older son and said to him, My son. And he answered him, Here I am. Then he said, Behold, I am old, and I do not know the day of my death. Now therefore, please take your weapons and your quiver and your bow, and go out to the field and hunt game for me, and make me savoury food such as I love, and bring it to me that I may eat, that my soul may be blessed before you die. Now Rebekah was listening when Isaac spoke to Esau his son. Now Rebekah was listening. Now Rebekah's got other plans. Watch this. This is the mother. And Esau went to the field to hunt game and to bring it. Now, Jacob was an inside person. He was more feminine. Esau was a masculine person. But Jacob was very close to his mum. So his mum's going to undermine Esau, the masculine one. And this happens a lot. This happens in families today. And Esau went to the field to hunt game and bring it. So Rebekah spoke to Jacob her son, saying, Indeed, I heard your father speak to Esau your brother, saying, Bring me game and make savoury food for me, that I may eat it and bless you in the presence of the Lord before my death. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice, son, according to what I command you. Go now to the flock and bring me from there 2 choice kids of the goats, and I will make savoury food from them for your father, such as he loves. Then you shall take it to your father, that he may eat it, and that he may bless you before his death. And Jacob said to his mother, now Jacob had a conscience, but the influence of his mother was more greater than his own conscience. Look, Esau my brother is a hairy man, and I am a smooth-skinned man. Perhaps my father will feel me, and I shall seem to be a deceiver to him. You will be a deceiver, and I shall bring a curse on myself, and not a blessing. But his mother was too calculated for this. But his mother said to him, Let your curse be on me, my son. Only obey my voice, and go, get them for me. And he went and got them and brought them to his mother. And his mother made savoury food. Now she's gone to a lot of effort, such as his father loved. Then Rebekah took the choice clothes of her elder son Esau, which were with her in the house, and put them on Jacob her younger son. And she put the skins of the kids of the goats on his hands and on the smooth part of his neck. Then she gave the savoury food and the bread, which she had prepared, into the hand of her son Jacob. So he went to his father and said, My father. And he said, Here I am. You are my son? Are you my son? Who are you, my son? Beg my pardon. Jacob said to his father, I am Esau, your firstborn. He lied. I have done just as you told me. He's done just what his mother told him. Not the father, but his mother. Please arise, sit and eat of my game, that your soul may bless me. But Isaac said to his son, How is it that you have found it so quickly, my son? So he had suspicion, and he said, Because the Lord your God brought it to me. Now, this guy idolizes his mother, doesn't he? Because he said it was the Lord his God that brought it to him, but it was actually his mother. Isaac said to Jacob, Please come near, that I may feel my son, whether you are really my son Esau or not. So Jacob went near to Isaac, his father, and he felt him and said, The voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau. Now I probably would have went with the voice, would you? And he did not recognize him, because his hands were hairy like his brother Esau's hands. So he blessed him. He went for it anyway. Then he said, Are you really my son Esau? And he said, I am. He said, Bring it near to me, and I will eat of my son's game, so that my soul may bless you. So he brought it near to him. He ate it, and he brought him wine. Now Jacob brought him some wine. Maybe he just wanted to make sure that he was, not fully aware, and he drank. Then his father Isaac said to him, Come near now and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his clothing, and he blessed him and said, I just wanted to put this in because some mothers are determined to weaken their sons through their influence. Now, she put him in a position later that would become Israel, and this was all part of God's plan. But to me, Esau had every right to be angry and cranky, and so later did Isaac. But what I'm showing you is there are illegitimate bonds between mothers and their sons that can be deceitful and undermining to the father's authority. Now, am I trying to say fathers don't undermine mothers also? No, I'm not. But here is an example where Rebekah undermined Esau, the older son, put Jacob in his place, and helped Jacob to steal the blessing from Esau by deceiving the father Isaac. Now, here we go. What's your opinion on when a child should come off the breast? I hope you enjoy this video. This is Pro Theologist. Bye for now.
Mother of 5 Lisa Bridger is tired of being judged and the negative comments and dirty looks she gets when breastfeeding. But it's not the act itself attracting criticism, it's the age of her children.
I know without a doubt it's perfect for him. It's fine for me. I know without a doubt it's perfect for him. It's fine for me that we don't hurt anybody by doing it.
Whether you agree with it or not, in this house, breast is best, right through childhood. This is the life of Lisa Bridger and her near 7-year-old son Chase, who is right now feeding from mum's breast.
Yeah, he's relaxed and he's calmed. I can feel his heart rate reducing. He's actually softening. He was very uptight. And he's actually almost like a scarecrow, floppy scarecrow. He's just all soft and he just melts in.
This is normal in this Adelaide Hills household. In fact, it happens multiple times a day. Chase interrupted our interview for his mother's milk, and he's not shy about it.
The top 2 teeth are missing. One's almost coming through.
But while this is normal inside these 4 walls, Lisa, who's an online campaigner for breastfeeding, has copped a lot of abuse for breastfeeding her primary school-aged son.
What's been some of the worst criticism that you've copped?
It's child abuse, it's paedophilia, it's incest. Yeah, I should have my children removed. I'm mentally deranged. I've got some mental health issues. I need psychiatric help. I'm doing it all for me.
But she's defiant, saying this helps with Chase's behaviour. She says he has frequent meltdowns, one of which we were witness to in her lounge room.
No, don't. You've broken one television, Chase. I'm not having another one broken. I'm not being hurt. No, don't. You've broken one television, Chase. I'm not having another one broken. I'm not being hurt.
But she's defiant, saying this helps with Chase's behaviour. She says he has frequent meltdowns, one of which we were witness to in her lounge room.
No, don't. You've broken one television, Chase. I'm not having another one broken. I'm not being hurt. Now don't, please.
It's during those moments she says that feeding him on the breast has a calming effect.
It's that connection, I believe. He gets a massive connection with me.
And Chase isn't alone. Soon after his first feed for the day, his 4-year-old brother Phoenix came for some milk from mum too. Lisa insists this is the best remedy for the brothers, who both suffer from autism.
It's the skin on skin. It's a routine for him, and it's that suckling, and it causes him to calm.
Lisa is often seen feeding her 2 sons in public places as well.
No, now you want some.
We joined her in her local main street, where both boys sought milk from their mum on a park bench outside Woolies.
Did you want some milk, Bob? No?
Now, Lisa, we saw you feeding in public just now. No qualms about it?
No. If he needs it, he needs it. I've got 3 ladies over there watching me.
You've got 3 ladies watching you. And is that common?
Yeah.
Mom,
Yeah, they normally nobody will
brother.
say anything. They just look.
Mum.
I couldn't understand being judged.
Mommy,
You don't find bottle feeders hiding the bottle. Why do I have to hide to feed my kids?
Lisa isn't breaking any laws. In fact, she's protected by the law. But it's in the court of public opinion that she's routinely roasted.
This lady here breastfeeds her son at nearly 7.
No, this too much, sorry.
Too much.
Too much, darling.
Yeah.
Nah, that's way too old.
Yeah.
I reckon.
How come?
Because they're growing up.
But not a 6-7-year-old. Come on, it's, you know.
That's what
It'd be like putting a grown-up man on the breast for feeding, wouldn't it?
What about the fact that this woman we've spoken to, he's autistic, so she says it calms him when he's having a meltdown. Does that change your opinion at all?
No.
No, not really. No. This lady is breastfeeding at nearly 7.
Okay.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't agree on that.
I'm not harming anybody. I'm not harming my children. I'm following their lead. I'm not harming anybody. I'm not harming my children. I'm following their lead. I'm not harming anybody. I'm not harming my children. I'm following their lead. I'm not forcing my kids off, which can cause more issues than allowing them to do their own thing.
But she's defiant, saying this helps with Chase's behaviour. She says he has frequent meltdowns, one of which we were witness to in her lounge room.
No, don't. You've broken one television, Chase. I'm not having another one broken. I'm not being hurt. Now don't, please. I'm not harming anybody. I'm not harming my children. I'm following their lead. I'm not forcing my kids off, which can cause more issues than allowing them to do their own thing.
The World Health Organisation and Australia don't have upper limits of how long women should breastfeed.
La Trobe University breastfeeding expert Lisa Amir says Australia has a long way to go when accepting breastfeeding.
We've actually seen people become, I think, more prudish, cautious about breastfeeding in public. We never used to see those covers that women are wearing now.
Lisa Bridger says she's been breastfeeding collectively for 20 years. She fed all of her 5 children until they were older than 4.
My older boys fed till 4.5 to 5 years of age. They're grown adults that are massive advocates for breastfeeding. They have partners. They don't try to nurse on them.
As for Chase, he'll turn 7 soon.
There are a lot of critics who say this is wrong, this is weird. What do you say?
Some people smoke, some people chew gum. He feeds.
At what age will you stop?
When he's ready. He's starting to get his adult molars, and I can feel his lat changing now.